Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin. Thanks for joining us today. Please continue to like, share, subscribe, do all of the YouTube-y things, and just enjoy. We know you have lots of places to go for coin entertainment, and we're here for that, and glad you're here with us. Today I have an open box video, mostly coins that are ours. It's going to be world coins, super excited about it. Always some of my favorite things to do is look at world coins. And this first coin is not ours, but welcome to Mexico 1856. Imagine what it was like in Mexico City in 1856, my friends. Super crazy good times, I'm sure. And this Ocho Reales, República Mexicana. So this actually has a really cool like proof-like finish to it. And an AU58, I gotta say, huzzah, that's a nice grade for my customer. I think it's a fair grade, and also that PL field is really cool. Really, really cool. I wish I had that one available for sale for y'all. So a lot of the coins that I have here today are coins that we already had previously, and then like this was a little plastic holder. I had the Scotland Alexander. I had it marked at 250 previously. Medieval. Don't make me get medieval on your hiney. Here we go. And speaking of your hiney, here is Alexander III of Scotland. And I absolutely loved this coin because it had the really cool tone to it. Medieval coins, not my specialty, but I thought this coin was stunning. REX, you can make out the Rex. SCO. Scott. And then we're going to go around this way. And then we got Tor and... what's on this side, my dudes? Help me out a little bit. VIF, very important fellow. All right, so VF30. I actually had not written down a grade on this. I just priced it. We're probably going to price it at about 300 or so on that guy. So what a lovely, lovely coin. All right, next up, everybody. Everybody, here we go. We're going to have Greece. This Lepta, 10 Lepta was on our bid board for 60 bucks. XF. Oh, that is not the right card, Ben. Bro, where are you at? Well, this is very funny because apparently I don't have all the cards in front of me that I had a second ago. And or I can't read. Greece, hello. VF market 100 plus. Bid of $60. Nobody bid on it, so I pulled it. Some Greek coins from the 19th century, the 1800s. Pretty hard to come by, actually. It's almost easier to locate ancient Greek coins sometimes than Greek coins that circulated in the 1800s, especially ones that have survived in nicer grade. I thought this was a good enough grade to get certified. Maybe I thought wrong. Here we go. You see it's got a little bit of a flat strike on the side here, but then a lot of detail on the rest of the coin. VF35. Nice looking piece here. And this is a coin that we'll probably price up about $100 or so. We may put it up for auction. We'll see. All right, next up, everybody Quang Tung tonight. Here we go. We had this on our bid board for $25. Quang Tung, we had it marked uncirculated. You know, I don't do any of the bid board myself. The crew does, and so every now and again I go through old bid lots that didn't sell and look at them and say, hey, I like that coin. I'm going to take a stab at that and send it in to get certified, or you know, whatever. Actually, interesting design. This, for some reason, it has the look and feel of a Korean coin. Something about the layout here with the wheat stocks. I guess those are wheat stocks. This is where I get corrected all the time, but that's okay. MS63, nice straight grade coin, and something that I think would probably get about 100 bucks for or so on that guy that we had marked at 25. All right, next up, we're going to go with the Guatemala piece that we had marked XF toned, 1864. We had it priced at 60 bucks. This one I thought was really a nice coin. I thought it was nicer than an XF, but it was toned, clearly. Intriguing piece because I wasn't sure if they would straight grade it with the toning. like this toning looks fine, but also when you get kind of like this blotchiness to it, oftentimes that'll be something that'll throw up the old red flag for artificial toning or questionable color. They didn't mention that. They just called it cleaned, which I found to be an interesting choice on that guy. I still think we're probably going to want about $100 for that. Some of these may end up in auction on eBay. If you don't know, on our videos, we if the inventory is still available by the time the video launches, the item, there'll be a link to the item down in the show notes. So this, another Guatemala peso, 1868. We had a VF market of 45. A lot more original looking than the previous coin. Same design. Un peso. 1868R. There's where the date is on that guy. VF35, we had called it a VF, it came back a VF. Something that also is probably about a $100 coin. Next up, 1899 Portugal XF toned. This one we had priced at $60. This one was also very interesting with the toning. These Greek pieces, pardon me, the Portugal and the Guatemala pieces, I believe all came in together in a collection. And you can see some of the similar color palette on this coin as the other ones. This one, well, we'll figure it out whether we price it or auction it. This is another one that was intriguing to me because I wasn't sure what they were going to do with this color palette. And they do call it questionable color, AU details. So we may auction that one off or may price it at $100, something like that. I'm not sure which. Last but not least, I had a little group of Danish gold that were in some old annex holders here. We had them in the marketplace at $340. They probably melt for $400 now. I'll have to look into that. This was an MS63, 1908. You've heard of a VDB. This was a VBP, a little bit different. Frederick the 8th. 10 kroners. Beautiful little coins. For those of you who are looking, you're not liking the current price of gold, you know, but my recommendation to you is if you like coins like this, coins that have kind of been pushed up into the gold realm, but are a nice gray. This is a coin that was, you know, the melt value has kind of reached probably pretty close to what the collector value was. So, you know, there's not as much downside on a coin like this versus like a 20 franc. That's just an average everyday 20 franc. By the way, 63 to 65, huzzah. So I think that's probably going to be a 400-ish. We're going to do some research on what's happening with these guys. Next up, we've got a 10 kroner from 1900. That was Annex Soapbox 64. 1900, also VBP. Denmark AF. Christian the 9th. These actually have a really cool reverse. Anytime you get like that little dolphin action there, the wheat fields, the shield with the lions on it. Really, really lovely. Also, something that's going to be probably near the $400 range, 64 to 64. And last but not least, I have one more of those. Same type of coin. This was in a 63 holder. Same design, same coin, basically. Different result. This one came back as 64. I'm sure that we'll get a little bit more for the 4 than the 3. But we'll see how we have them priced up. But this should be relatively close to the numbers I'm throwing around out there, one way or the other. So thanks, guys, so much for joining us today. I'm Ben the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the owl button and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.